Oh my God,
It's a
Ronnie.
vibe, yeah, feeling right, yeah, keep it quiet.
Okay, Mike.
Now,
Go ahead. What you gotta say, D?
well, you start off.
I mean, you basically wanted to talk about it. So what you gotta talk about, man?
Okay, so basically, I wanted to quit the team because the one, I didn't want to do the drills. Number two, I didn't think I could be back before competition. Number three, I was tired of the snitches. Cause snitches get stitches. Number four, I was tired of the softness on the team. Number five, I was tired of the favoritism. Number six, I was tired of the crying and whining. But DJ had to say, Michael, I need you on the team. And so I kept telling him, I said, man, I ain't gonna finish before competition. So why should I come back? He said, man, you should come back to the team. I was like, man, I don't think I can come back. He was like, no, you gotta come back. I need you on the team. And so I was doing the drills. I was struggling with the drills, because I wasn't in shape at this point in time. I wasn't in my prime shape. When I was in my prime shape, that was against the Warriors, and that was like what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that.
2 years ago.
Okay, so the last time I was in good shape was 2 years ago. I was like 185. I was like 185. I was between 180 and 185 about 2 years ago. I was in the best shape ever. So when I was doing these drills this year, I wasn't in the best shape. And also I was working like 40 hours a week. 40 hours a week, so I didn't have enough stamina, I thought. So I was like, man, I could skip competition if necessary, and just play in state. And so DJ was like, no, I need you for competition. And I was like, no, man, I don't care about state, DJ. I don't care about, no, I said it backwards. I said, I don't care about competition, I'll just play in state. And he was like, no, man, we need you for competition, man. And so I guess the main thing that really got me going is that when I had watched the scrimmage of 18 play, and I was seeing how they were struggling on offense, and they were struggling on the rebounds and stuff, and they were also struggling on defense.
Shit, I was struggling.
I
wasn't struggling.
The team was struggling.
Yeah, just me. I was doing it all. I was doing it all, though.
Yeah, and that's why because it was just you. You think MJ could have won with just MJ? Hell.
Okay, you were saying, man? I'm sorry about that.
Okay, sorry to the people. We had a little, malfunction.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I was saying, I really didn't want to play. I really didn't care about competition all that much, because I was like, man, I'm going to go play state basketball. And he was like, man, no, you need to come back in competition. Now that I look at it, it's actually a good thing that I came back for competition, because if I had missed competition, I'd have missed the whole rest of the season. Because you look at it, I missed state volleyball. I would have missed, if I didn't come back for competition, I would have missed state volleyball, competition basketball, and I would have missed state basketball. I'd have missed the whole rest of the season entirely. So it's actually a good thing that I came back when I did, to get some games under my belt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't easy doing those drills. For the fact that I was out of shape, I think I was like 250, right? I was somewhere around there, I think. I was 250 or 240, some shit like that. I was out of shape, out of rhythm. I was working like 40 hours a week, something like that. So I did not think I could get back in time for competition. I'm like, man, forget about competition. I'll play state. You know what I'm saying? And so I ended up fighting through the drills. You know what I mean? I fought through it. You know, I think the one thing that was a blessing in disguise was having Coach Craig do half them drills. Because Coach Craig, he actually pushed me. You know what I'm saying? He was actually motivational when it came to them drills. You know, Coach Craig, you know, it's something about him that gives me hype during the game or practice or whatever I'm doing. You know, whenever Mr. Perkins was doing my drills, it was draining. I wasn't effective doing the drills with Mr. Perkins. You know what I mean? Because all he did was look at a clipboard and write stuff down. He wasn't like pushing me. You feel me? But whenever I got Coach Craig, and Coach Craig was like, "Come on, man, come on." He was like, he reminded me of a Papa Bitch, a Phil Jackson. This some kind of what you call it, a coach just pushing, give you that limit. You know how in life we all need that one person.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, "Man, you can do it. Come on, man, you got it, man." You know what I'm saying? It's just like, for example, in the Warriors game, it was the Booker T game and the Warriors game, and even the first game. So during state, about 2 years ago in state, I was feeling very sick. I wasn't feeling good, but because I had DJ 23 on the court, that alone pushed me to want to be out there, because you know I wasn't even supposed to play that day, those days, because I was very sick. I wasn't feeling good, but I still played. Then turn back around, when I was doing the drills this year, I was also sick. I was sick doing the drills. You know, I was breathing hard. My head was hurting. I was overheated. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta fight through these drills. I gotta do it. I gotta do it for Kobe. I gotta do it for DJ. I gotta do it for everybody. I gotta come through in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to let Mr. Perkins win. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody was like, "Man, Michael not come back to the team." And there was a whole lot of rumors on the team talking about, "Oh, Michael might not come back to the team, or Michael might be done with the team, this and that, blah 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 blah." And there was even rumors with other teams talking about it. You know what I mean? From Martin, Lamar, Seguin, all the schools. All the schools in Arlington was talking about, "Oh man, Michael, where Michael at? Where Michael at? Oh, he ain't on the team. What's going on? Well, Michael at, he ain't on the team." So, you know, whenever I came back to the team, you know what I mean, it wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? You know, due to sickness and all that stuff. And then in competition, I still didn't feel that great this year. Competition, I wasn't feeling good. But I fought through all this stuff. I was out there playing hard. It was like, I played so hard in competition. I kind of see why. Because nobody thought state was going to be canceled. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you why I played so hard in competition. Because I knew that there was not going to be another opportunity for me to go out there and play. Because when I look at it, there was a movie called Coronavirus Trailer. It was a movie called Corona. It came out like in February. And they were talking about how they're creating a virus called Corona in a lab. And so in the movie, everybody was coughing, it was germs spreading. But then Corona actually happened. So basically, when I saw that movie called Corona, it said I said, you know what? When I go to competition, I gotta give my absolute best. I gotta come out here. I mean, I've never played full court defense the way I did. You know, I don't know what DJ got to say about that, but he probably never seen me play full court defense the way I did competition. So, you go ahead and give me your thoughts about the defensive play that I brought when I came back. Do you think I was just excited to be back, or do you think that it was the movie that really pushed me to say, no, I gotta go out here and play like it's my last game ever? Or kind of both?
Kind of both. I'll say both.
Because it's like when you know it's your last opportunity to do something, whenever you do it at the highest level. You feel me? Like, for example, when I was at work and everybody was like, man, I might be gone. Now, I ain't gonna say where I work at. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm ashamed, so I ain't gonna say it. and you better not say it or I'll slap you. Man, I'm gonna just say that the white folks wanted me out.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted me gone because they said I stole product when I didn't steal no damn product.
Yep.
You know, you can't count it as stealing if the product don't lead to stolen.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I had to give up 3 of my checks. I think it was 2 or 3. I said I had to give the lady 2, 3 of my checks. I got taken off the schedule. I had like 40 hours. It took 6 days off my schedule. I was off the whole damn week. It took me out the schedule. But you know what? I fought through that. You know, another thing I want to say is that, you know, whenever you feel like it's your last opportunity, because it's like, this is my last opportunity to show that I'm a great worker. And ever since I've been suspended and I had to give all that money and stuff, I've actually been on my P's and Q's when it comes to work. I've been more motivated, you know what I'm saying? Because I just never give up. I could have been fired several times, but I never give up. There was times on the basketball court where I would play like trash. And I would see DJ going out there just blocking people, and I would go out there and do what I do best. But, you know, I don't think I could have got them drills without DJ 23. Seriously. Because when you look at the roster, the guys aren't too shabby. So, you know, I really need that push. You know what I'm saying? Because I really wasn't motivated to come back. That's kind of like Shaq. There was times where Shaq wasn't motivated, and if it wasn't for Kobe, man, Shaq would never did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Shaq came to LA because of Kobe. You know, guys forget about that. You know what I'm saying? Scottie Pippen, when he first came to the league, he wasn't motivated. He had to run into MJ to get motivated. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like me. You know, sometimes we all need that one person to give you that lift, that boost. Cause look, if it wasn't for DJ 23, I don't think I would have played in competition. Honestly, I would have never done all them drills. Like I said, I was out of shape. Wasn't feeling as good. I was working a ton of hours. I could not make every practice. I missed a lot of practices. You know what I mean? Cause I was doing other stuff. I had to go on dates and shit. I had to work and shit. So I wasn't getting to all the practices. But, you know, I never gave up. I never quit. And there was a point in time where I came to practice. I was like, oh, I'm finna practice today. And you know what I had to hear? Oh, Michael, you're not done yet. I thought I was done.
Yeah.
You know, that was deflating in a way. I was like, are you kidding me? You know how you think you made it, and all of a sudden you hear you're not, you're like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there? But just tell me how excited you was whenever I came back. Like tell me how excited you was when I came back. It's like whenever I came back to the team. What do you think? What do you think the energy was when I came back to the team?
Are you talking about for me or the other people?
I'm talking about for you. Whenever I came back in that first game, and you saw how I wanted to cry when I was putting my jersey on. I really wanted to cry at that point in time. But what did you think the energy was that I brought to the team when I came back for that first game?
How could I put this? I mean, shit. I was happy as fuck. Like, be honest with you. Like, I got my nigga back on the squad. So, I mean, shit. If he didn't come back, I wouldn't have had no help because I didn't trust nobody. Because the only people that I trust was Elijah and you, but Elijah is not there, so I got you. But if you was gone, I only had to depend on Devontae, Richard, Funes, Marcos, and Richard and Logan. And I'm like, man, it was a lot to I didn't feel like I was gonna win. Cause shit, they wouldn't get the ball to me. But shit.
Let me ask you this. Whenever you remember how I was saying, remember how there was a point in time I was being so negative.
Mm-hmm.
You started to rub off on you a little bit. You was like, man, you was like, if he don't come back, you know what I mean, that's gonna hurt the team. But whenever I look at it, when you watch me sit down, okay, whenever I pulled up to the place that we was playing at, and then when you look at that, and when you look at when I like, okay, outside the building to come in, you know like when I pulled up outside the building, no, you wasn't there just yet. You was kind of late, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, whenever you see me sit down in the bleachers, what did you think was going on in my head at that point in time?
I felt like you was still like sad, pretty much.
Yeah, I was still sad, and there's one last thing you left out too. I did not know if I was gonna be the same GOAT. I didn't think I was gonna play that well, because it's like whenever you're going through something,
yeah,
it kind of has an effect on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I was already going through a lot, and I was like, man, can I still go out here and do the same stuff? And everybody kept talking to me. Hey, Michael, ready to play, Michael. And I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people was kind of concerned that I wasn't going to be ready to play. And Coach Craig was like, man, you ready to play? I don't know. And even Craig, I had Craig look at it. I mean, I wish we could have shown Craig's face, but, you know, I really wasn't ready to play. You know what I mean? That's part of why I put Funes on the point. I don't want to play point guard with all that on my brain. Because you know me, I love playing the point.
Mm-hmm.
But I had so much going on. I said, let me let Funes bring the ball down. Let's see what he can do. And then I'll chime in when I can. But yeah, I wasn't even joking that much. You know what I mean? Because you know, Craig crack a lot of jokes. I mean, I was taking his joke serious, because usually when Craig jokes, I don't take his joke serious. But I was not in the mood. You know what I mean? I didn't know if I could really be the same. But you know what? You know what got me through it? You know what got into me? When I was sitting in the bleachers, and I didn't know if I could be the same because of what I was going through. You know what I did? I watched all the tape on Kobe. You know when Kobe had the Colorado scandals and you get accused of rape charges and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching those cases on my phone. And so what that did, you know what I mean, what that did for me, it kind of pushed me. It said, Mike, if Kobe can play through this stuff, you can play through stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody kept asking, what are you watching? Well, what do you think? What do you think about the importance of me watching what Kobe Bryant went through while he had to play all them years? What do you think that had? What do you think the effect of that had on me watching that before the game, before going out there to play?
I got nothing. You go ahead.
Okay, so basically that had a huge effect. That had a big time effect, because you my bro and all that, but bro, you wasn't gonna be enough for me to go out there and be able to do what I do best. You feel me? Because there was a point in time I was really sad. I really did not believe I can go out there after all the stuff that happened during the year and be able to do what I do best. The hustle plays, the scoring plays. I really did not believe that I was going to be myself. I really thought that I was going to turn into Kwame Brown. Seriously. But when I watched them videos about what they said about Kobe and Kobe, and then I went and watched. Cause what I did was I would watch like a case or two, and then I watch a highlight. Watch a case or two, watch a highlight. I'm like, man, Kobe Bryant is still playing hard, even though he's going through all this mess outside of the game. Because you know that's not easy to go through something and still be able to play. It's kind of like whenever you went through things, were you able to go on the court and still be the same, or did you think you could whenever you had off the court issues, did they have any impact on you on the court or the field?
If it was a little bit there, but it got to me, and then I got back to focus, so I ignored it.
You see, that was hard. Look, that was hard for me to do. I had to watch Kobe to do it, and then if you look at it, bro, if you watch how mad I was playing when I was on the court, you saw another me, didn't you? You saw how mad I was.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Kobe Bryant look on my face. You seen that? I was playing, bro. Look at the defense I was playing. I was cutting you off to play D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was getting on your nerves. You're like, nigga, stay in your spot.
Yeah.
I had the Kobe Bryant look for real, didn't I? I had that look. I really wanted to sit these jokers down.
Yeah.
I was up there playing. When have you ever seen me play full court D for a whole game?
Never.
And I'm supposed to be playing center.
Yes.
I played these niggas full court. I'm coming with I'm double teaming from the paint. I'm leaving the paint wide open to come double team. You know what I mean? You know, so that just tells you. You know what I mean? I got mad. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't go out here. I can't go out here and be soft. I gotta be like Kobe. So I went out there, man. You saw how mad I was. I was talking shit to these dudes, blocking shots, rebounding the ball. I was talking smack the whole game. You know, I was blocking people's shots. Bro, I had some of the biggest blocks I ever did in the Olympics. Ever. Those blocks I was getting, those blocks was sick. You saw that one block where the dude drove past me? I went up and I threw that shit. I swat blocked that nigga. Get that shit out of here. I was fired up on that play. I was throwing my hands up. One of the dudes trying to talk smack. Man, I D'd him up. I slid DJ over to guard his ass. As a matter of fact, I walked right in front of you to guard him. What do you guys say about that?
Oh, Lord.
I really wanted to check that man, for real.
Yo, check who? You want to check him?
I was checking everybody on the damn team. I was checking their whole team.
So the women too?
Every damn body was getting checked.
Oh my God, especially
everybody was getting checked. Even their coach got checked. I checked the coach too. I was fired up.
Oh my God, he's serious.
I was going through the emotions. The one thing that I think you have not realized about me is that when I play basketball, emotional. When I get emotional in basketball, it ain't no beat me. When I get emotional in the game, you see what I did. You see what happened against Booker T. When I got emotional, you saw what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I went bonkers. And coach are gonna say, man, he need to stop being so emotional. Nigga, that's what makes me great. Don't you think?
If it's working, go ahead.
Yeah, that shit work. If I ain't being emotional and passionate, nigga, I ain't gonna do nothing. I got a brain. Everybody can tell me what they tell me. What are the coaches saying? Man, he stopped being so emotional, man. But shit, y'all niggas don't understand. That is what drives me. If I'm playing emotional, ain't no way in hell you beat me. Nobody. I don't care if I'm playing LeBron James. let my ass get into my emotions. You're not beating me. Telling you. I pissed off a lot of people. You know that. When I play emotional, when I was in 24 Fitness, DJ, I wish you had recorded me playing defense at 24 Fitness. I wish you had recorded that.
Nigga, I ain't recording no fight. We ain't doing that.
Nigga, I ain't small. Nigga.
Shit.
Well, nigga.
That's how it took. That's what it took.
Nigga, here's what I'm saying. I ain't say I recorded all of it. What I'm saying is that I wish you had recorded me playing defense, and then I wish you had recorded me standing up for myself for at least 2-3 seconds. So you know what I mean? So I can show people. Look, I'm no scrub defensively, because look, that guy was guarding. Wasn't he fast?
Yeah.
And niggas think I'm slow on defense. Now I'm not slow. I can move my feet. You saw how I was guarding that man?
Yeah.
You see, I wouldn't play him good at first. At first I wouldn't even guard him. I was guarding the big dude. Remember that? I was guarding the big dude at first.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? I was playing soft. But what happened when I got emotional? What I started doing? I started cooking on both sides. When I played the ball dude and I got emotional, what I do is that nigga block that nigga shit out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm an emotional player. You know what I mean? I know people hate that about me, but hey, that's what drives me. You can't beat an emotional GOAT Mike, can you?
No.
It's just not possible. When I got emotional against Kane, what happened? I was down, 11-0, and what happened? Came back and won, 12-11. And y'all was talking about, man, I was going to lose. Man, y'all tripping. But yeah, man, that just tells you. When I get emotional, it ain't no beating me. If you look at the Warriors game, look at what happened whenever I got emotional. Look what happened. We started beating them niggas. Yeah, the game was still tied, but shit. Bro, do you know there was a point in time of the game where the Warriors could not score for like 5 minutes straight?
Mm-hmm.
That's how fired up we was. I was trying to get you fired up. I was trying to get Devontae engaged. I want everybody to be fired up. You saw how I got Carlos fired up? You seen that? That nigga drowned to the cup getting layups and shit. Since when did Carlos do that shit full coast to coast? On a good team.
Oh, Lord.
I had Carlos driving coast to coast. I had Carlos hitting game winners. Telling you, I was fired up.
Just one.
You threw me, hey, you know what's crazy? You threw me a good pass, but you know what happened? My ass got blocked. But you know what? But you know what? Whenever I got blocked, what I do? I ran down, and I think they threw it out of bounds whenever I ran down like that. I was fired. I was mad too, bro. But yeah, man, that's what I got on that. You know what I mean? The boy GOAT, you know what I'm saying? He loves the game. But the one thing people gotta know about me is don't never get GOAT Mike emotional. Because that's when that's when I get cooking. Whether it's defense or offense. If I'm playing nice, look, I'm gonna say one last thing, bro.
All right.
The best way to beat me is to be nice to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can beat GOAT Mike. Is be nice to me. You know what I mean? If you be mean to me, I'll kick your ass. I get buckets on you. I turn to a walking bucket on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's the only way to beat me. Don't you think? That's the only way.
I don't know that.
That's the only way to beat me.
Well, nigga, I don't know that. So
I'm just saying for the people, if you want to be GOAT Mike, get nice to me. That's all you can do.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can take the otherwise. Otherwise, I'm gonna take nothing but W's.
All right. Well, that's it, y'all. Deuces.